Women in America are exposed to over 500 chemicals every single day. We're exposed to these chemicals by our body wash, our shampoo, our lotions, our makeup, but also the candles and our air fresheners, by our laundry detergent, our dish soap, our fabric softener. Our bodies are bombarded with chemicals everywhere where we look. And it's time that we take control over our exposure to these chemicals, because over time they can cause so many problems. They can cause issues with your thyroid, your endocrine system. They can cause respiratory issues. They can even cause cancer. And so we need to be aware of where these chemicals are, what they are, and how we can avoid them and make healthier choices for ourselves and our families. Let's start by talking about phthalates. Phthalates are a known toxic chemical and are banned in children's toys, yet you'll still find them in body wash, shampoo, lotions, fragrances, and things like that. I find that puzzling, because why would you ban something from a child's toy due to concern of ingestion, but allow it on their skin where that exposure can get into their bloodstream within 20 seconds? That doesn't make sense to me. The main reason that phthalates are a toxic chemical is because they're known to disrupt your endocrine system, which means it messes with your hormones. It's also been linked to an increased risk in breast cancer and the early onset of puberty. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want my kids to start puberty any earlier than they have to. And so I'm putting that off as long as I can by avoiding phthalates and other things as well. A final study was done with regards to pregnant women and their exposure to phthalates. The research study found that when those children were born, they had an increased risk of developing asthma. So what do you think? Are phthalates an ingredient that you're going to be more mindful of in the future? I'm sure you've heard about formaldehyde. It's a common preservative that's used in embalming practices. But do you know that formaldehyde is in your candles and your room sprays? Did you know that it's in hair treatment products like the Brazilian Blowout, in many nail treatments, and also in baby wash? The problem with formaldehyde is that it can cause asthma, nausea, headaches, eye and skin irritation. Speaking about candles and room sprays, a study found that inhaling the scents from room sprays and candles was the equivalent to inhaling secondhand smoke and had similar effects on the body, which is even worse than smoking the cigarette yourself. Many times people use these room sprays and candles to freshen up the air and to clean it and deodorize, but they often don't realize that that can be doing more harm than good. Formaldehyde is often masked on the ingredient label by a variety of names that I'll list below, so make sure you check that out. Let's talk about the word fragrance or parfum. That is a broad category of chemicals, and you really don't know what that means. It can mask anywhere from 10 to 300 different chemicals. But companies aren't required to tell you what's in their special blend in their fragrance. So you really don't know what you're getting. So it's hard to gauge the toxicity level and the effects that that can have on you and your family. Common effects from fragrance can be skin irritability, allergies, respiratory issues, and reproductive concerns. The only way to avoid fragrance is by buying products that are scented with organic essential oils. Triclosan is found in antibacterial soaps and many common toothpastes. Many health experts believe that the use of triclosan can actually lead to the growth of bacteria that's resistant to antibacterial treatment. And so instead of making us healthier, it makes us more susceptible to other dangerous bacteria. Triclosan has been found to disrupt thyroid function, hormone levels, and can lead to organ system toxicity. The problem with triclosan is that it also builds up in your system over time because our bodies can't break it down. So the use of triclosan over time, the effects of that on your body will build upon each other. Now let's talk about parabens. Parabens are a popular preservative that are used in lotions, body wash, shampoos, and many of your cosmetics. The concern with parabens is that they mimic the hormone estrogen. According to the European Commission Scientific Committee on Consumer Products, longer chain parabens like isoparaben, butylparaben, and their chain counterparts isopropylparaben and isobutylparaben, these preservatives may disrupt the endocrine system and cause reproductive and developmental disorders. Our body doesn't know how to break those down. And so as you continue to use products with parabens in them, it increases the likelihood that your body may develop those conditions later in life. Propylene glycol is found in almost everything, from your brake fluids to your antifreeze, to your snacks, and even your cosmetics. The EPA requires those handling propylene glycol wear protective clothing, goggles, and gloves. And yet the FDA allows propylene glycol in our food and in our body products. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, propylene glycol can cause irritation, and overexposure can lead to liver, kidney, and brain damage. Children under the age of 4, pregnant women, and those with kidney dysfunction are unable to break down propylene glycol in their system. And so the FDA does not recommend that these individuals use any products with propylene glycol in them. One positive note is that our bodies are able to break down propylene glycol if you're healthy and not pregnant and over the age of 4. So it's not going to bioaccumulate in our system. Most store-bought soap, detergent, and shampoos contain sodium laureth or sodium lauryl sulfate, which is a foaming agent and degreaser. If you've ever made the switch to homemade soaps or detergents or non-toxic soaps and detergents, you'll find that they don't have the same foaming qualities and they don't lather the same as typical store-bought brands. And that's because they've eliminated SLS or sodium laureth sulfate. This chemical is linked to skin irritation, eye damage, depression, and liver toxicity. One of the biggest concerns for SLS is that it mimics the hormone estrogen and can cause a variety of hormonal issues in our bodies. Another concern is that our body also doesn't know how to metabolize SLS, and so it's going to build up in our system over time, causing problems down the road. As women, we do so much harm to our bodies by the cosmetics that we use and our body products, shampoos, and perfumes that we wear. These products are filled with chemicals that damage our systems, and then we wonder why we're moody, we're grumpy, our skin doesn't look the way we want it to, our health isn't what it used to be. We've done a lot of that damage to ourselves. And I'll do another video on the chemicals to avoid in your skincare and makeup products, but I just want to put a couple out there for you to think about. The concerns that I would have are lead, mercury, which sounds like a no-brainer, but it's been found that over 90% of our cosmetics have lead in them. So that's a huge red flag and something that you need to be mindful of. But I'd also avoid talc, bismuth, and mineral oil, in addition to the chemicals that we've talked about before. Are you a little freaked out by all the chemicals that are in our bodies that we expose ourselves to on a daily basis? I'll let you know, when I first found out about all these things, it freaked me out too. And I felt judged by other women who had made this switch to this natural way of living, and I wondered if I could ever get there. You know, were they looking down on me because I still, used my regular body wash until it ran out before I bought something new? I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to tell you what your journey needs to be. I just want to share with you what I've discovered and what I've come to love in my skincare, body products, household cleaning supplies. Because I think there is a way that's better. I think it's important for us to make a switch to plant-based products and plant-based ingredients. because plants have been around forever. They're the most natural things that we can use if they're organically grown and they're taken care of properly. I think when God created this earth, that's one of the things that he had in mind. People have been using essential oils since the beginning of time. They're mentioned in the Bible. Babylonians, Egyptians, during the Crusades, people talk about essential oils all the time. But we think they're a hippie thing. We think that those are only for crunchy moms or things like that, and they get a bad rap. But I can tell you that making the switch to essential oils has been life-changing for me. The main reason that I chose Young Living over store-bought essential oils or other companies is the quality of the product that you're getting. Yes, Young Living is a little bit more expensive than some of those other brands, but there's a reason for that. It's the quality and the care that goes into making each and every one of those little bottles of essential oils. Young Living is the only company with a seed to seal guarantee, which means that the seeds that are selected have been organically grown and have been found to have the perfect constituents that will give you the results that you want from that essential oil. The ground that's used has never had any chemical fertilizers or pesticides or anything like that. They watch the process. They don't use any fertilizers or pesticides on the plants as they're growing. All the harvesting is done by hand, and only at the time that they're at peak performance. We do pre-testing on our plants to make sure that the levels are where they need to be so that you will get the most beneficial properties from your essential oil. Then the essential oils are distilled at low temperatures so that none of those wonderful constituents are damaged. Then all of our essential oils are tested to make sure that they're exactly where they need to be. Not only that they're not going to cause you any harm, but that you're going to get the best product out there. Then those bottles are bottled individually and sealed and labeled directly for you. What I'm saying is that you have to be your own advocate. You have to decide what's best for you and your family. Now let's talk about 5 different ways that you can definitely afford Young Living products. The first way is by getting a wholesale membership. Members get 24% off Young Living's prices. The second way to make Young Living affordable is by getting on Essential Rewards immediately. Essential Rewards is a membership program that allows you to earn points for the products that you buy. You can redeem those points dollar for dollar toward free product of your choice. Number 3, Young Living has monthly promotions that give you free essential oils when you spend certain dollar amounts or PV amounts. Another way to save money with Young Living is by making your own products yourself. You can make household cleaners, body wash, hand soap, laundry detergent, dish soap, makeup, you name it, you can make it with your essential oils. So if you're concerned about the cost of buying the products from Young Living, make it yourself. I've done that and I'm very happy with the results. The final way to make your Young Living products more affordable is by sharing what you love. Young Living products support every system of your body. As you share with others your love for Young Living and the changes that you've seen, your friends will want to jump on board too. And when they buy their starter kit and become involved with Young Living under you, you can make a commission. For every kit that is sold under you, you make $50. And then you continue to make commission off of their purchases in the future. So if you're ready to make the switch and you want to get started with Young Living and essential oils and start your road to wellness and health, please contact me, message me, or comment below, and I can help you get on your own personal path to wellness. And we can find a starter kit that's perfect for you and meets your needs. Whether you're interested in the oils, whether you're interested in the cleaning products, whether you need more self-care products or vitamins or makeup, talk to me and we can figure out a kit that meets all of your personal needs. Thank you so much for joining me on this Let's Talk About Chemicals class. I hope that the time was productive for you and you were able to take away some helpful information that you can use to make better choices for yourself and your family. I'm still here for you, so if you have any questions or concerns, or you're ready to jump on board and start a wellness lifestyle, please let me know. I'm here to help. My contact information was in the last video. I'm here on Facebook under Debbie Dunn. I'm on Instagram as Debbie_Essentials, ESSAINTIALS, and I'm on YouTube just as Essentials. So I'd love to connect with you and do whatever I can to help you out in this process. Have a blessed day, and I look forward to hearing from you.